You heard all of the reporting. I'm sure you've been on Tesla's website and looked at the vehicles. The story here is the impact that a $7,500 federal tax credit was having on the EV market in America, is it not?
Well, it's going to have a big impact. And look, the big question here is, this is a step in the right direction. Tesla's bringing prices down, but at $37K for the Model 3, is that low enough to attract a new class of buyers? And you step back a bit, $37K, it's less than the average U.S. internal combustion engine vehicle, which today stands at $48K. But can Tesla's new model compete with the EVs from Volkswagen and Hyundai in the U.S. at $27,000? And how are they going to compete with those $20,000 Chinese EVs that BYD is bringing into Europe? So I think there's a chance the new slimmed down Model Y, it's going to bring in some new buyers for sure. But how much is it going to cut into the premium market? And are they going to end up ahead at the end of the day? Looking forward, battery prices are going to continue to drop. This may be a stopgap measure, but Tesla, I believe, still needs that $25,000 Model 2 to get into new developing markets and attract first-time entrant buyers in the U.S.
You know, Tesla considers itself a technology company and the leader in global engineering, right? When you were at Tesla, it was about Model S principally, and like that was value for money because it was so performant and had all of these bells and whistles with it. I guess the root of my question is, why would they release this vehicle? You know, to many people, it doesn't live up to that engineering or technology value that Tesla's given historically.
I think you put your finger on the problem. Look, Tesla's a premium vehicle. They charge a premium, and people expect to have the latest and greatest. And I don't think they're really seeing that. You see these other brands like BYD with 12 models, and Volkswagen and with 8, I think, and General Motors with 10. Gee whiz, Tesla has only had 5 models in its history, and the Cybertruck barely counts because that was a flop. People want to see new technology, new products coming into market. I really think they need that $25,000 car. But they've got to do both. They not only need to bring new models and lower cost cars to market, at the same time, they have to deliver on this promise of getting full self-driving out there, staying competitive with Waymo. They've got some things to prove.
Steve, that is the technology that they're now betting on. The innovation cycle moves towards robotics and moves to automation. How integral is the cash cow of car sales to you?
Well, again, they've got to do both. When you have a company that's trading at a 250 price to earnings ratio, that's nosebleedy high. I mean, gosh, NVIDIA's only at 50 to 1. So they've got to show that they can not only bring new products to market, stay in the ballpark price-wise. I'm not sure a 4K reduction really gets them there, and get licensing in new cities so they can show that their full self-driving is going national and hopefully international, and that they're going to be able to deliver on this humanoid robots. They've got a tough road ahead to show that they can stand up to the valuation they currently have. Now, hard to argue with $1 trillion market cap, but I'm not sure investors will buy that for long.
I mean, briefly, you just mentioned the valuation difference between NVIDIA and Tesla, but we know that Jensen Huang's saying, I wish I put more money into XAI, for example, in the SPV, because he wants to back anything Elon does. Steve, what would it take for you to be interested in buying back into Tesla as a shareholder?
Well, what you'd want to see is real progress with full self-driving. You know, just as the world's going all electric, it's going autonomous faster than people realize. You're going to see that in the next year with Waymo's growth. The question is Tesla going to be right in there as a major competitor or not? At the same time, you're absolutely right. We're heading into this new world of autonomy in everything from the factory floor to vehicles. And people are going to want to see this new humanoid robot. Can Tesla be cutting edge at new areas? Now, who wants to bet against Elon Musk for all he's developed at SpaceX, Starlink, and frankly, you got to give him credit for reinventing the auto industry. But the last 2 or 3 years have been lean, and you look at 3 years of flat revenues, people need to hear that new story, and I think they need to hear it soon.